Hello and welcome to Strategy Tips for playing Warmaster Revolution.
With Aleš.
Guest narrated by Aleš, speeding up your game.
Commanding a large army can be a daunting task, and playing a game of Warmaster Revolution can take time. But there are ways to speed up the game. It all revolves around several small tips that together can result in a large gain. First, don't take the game too seriously. A loss is not the end of the world, and spending less time considering every outcome will save a lot of time. Time that you can spend playing more games. And with more games played, you will get a better understanding of what moves are good and bad. With that knowledge, you no longer need to spend time thinking about the bad moves. Instead of analyzing your bad decisions during the game, spend some time with your opponent and go over some scenarios that you either thought were cool or struggled with. Together, we can become better players. It is also a good idea to have a rough plan of how you want to fight the battle. Avoid making it too complicated and instead focus on a generic battle plan that you can stick to. Then, stick to your plan, don't be distracted. A distracted commander spends unnecessary time trying to formulate a whole new plan mid-game. In Warmaster Revolution, you are allowed to pre-measure as much as you like. You are encouraged to do this, but also to talk to your opponent. If you intend to place a unit just outside of initiative range, then tell your opponent. In that case, if someone bumps the table by accident and the stands move a centimeter, you both know that they were placed just outside of initiative range. Also, make it a habit to ask what your opponent's intentions are when they move a unit. This is a good way to be a nice opponent. And don't waste time trying to make a perfect move. When you know that you will try a second order to a brigade, then you can place the first move quite sloppy. Tell your opponent your intentions, and if the second order fails, then you can redress the ranks according to your stated intentions. The game is never won by a millimeter, and if you spend 10 minutes trying to set up the perfect second order that fails, then that's a 10 minutes wasted. When playing fast, it is often a good idea to not move every millimeter you are allowed to. If you move a bit shorter, then you don't need to spend as much time measuring every move. Instead, spend the time on the few important moves you have in a game. And finally, just do it. Don't spend too much time thinking about the move you know you will end up making. Just do it. If you find yourself thinking about what you need to roll to make an order, but in the end you know you will still try, then just do it. Figure out later if it passed or failed. Not every tip to speed up the game is for everyone. But it is a good idea to look at how you play and see if there is something that you are willing to try. The faster we learn to play, the more games we have time to play.
Thank you for watching. I would like to thank Aleš for this collaboration. I admire his passion and commitment to the game and the community. Now get out there and play some games.